Name, Jester Black. You just had to make me snap. Fuck straight. I don't do toe tags. That shit's whack. Fuck straight, yeah. Fuck straight.
Relative newcomer to Rappers World, but we're expecting big things from him, yeah? From Galway, make a bit of noise for Jester Black.
He's a rush. The move trumps. He didn't have a good feeling about it. The book's in the guy's mind. That's over his body. Guys, shut the breath. Fucked, casino, a death, DTH and dope scandal. Both names that hold no weight like a placebo effect. Oi! The people, they switched, put their faith in black like a missionary. You wrote about me giving you respect. I wrote about you too. An obituary. Your thing then wouldn't earn you a bigger weight or cause a morning family. Less than who gives a fuck about a book. At least you right through a fan. The URL shit, the me punching you in a comic book style is the only time you'll ever see a bow. Fight back, nigga, pick one. 616 of Gotham. Either way, you gotta choose the hearse. I had to dive into DC for marvel at the fact you couldn't beat me in a parallel universe. You be perfect. I'm just a black and I'm from Galway, Ireland. I think it's an amazing opportunity to kind of show off the skills that I have, but it doesn't exactly get to translate well into some certain fun thing.
I'm London Jen. This is Battle Rap World. Thank you for joining me. I am here today with up and coming battle rapper Jester Black. Jester, say hi.
Hey guys, what's good? Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on, Jester. Thank you. We want to hear about you. We want to know what you got going on. So we are going to get straight into these questions, and I want to hear, what's your resume? Tell me what have you done so far in your career as a battle rapper?
Okay, so I started my first battle July 2019. Originally, it wasn't actually supposed to be my first battle. My first battle was in March, but it was a really weird situation because I got no-showed 3 times. And on the day of the
Wow.
event, the guy still ended up no-showing. So I got to get my bars off. One of my friends, Scotty B, he just stood there, let me get my bars off. He used rounds that he just used on the day, sent them back to me, and it was the first time I got to like actually spit bars, but it wasn't the proper thing because it just wasn't, he wasn't my opponent, nothing like that.
Oh,
So my first proper battle was in July, but it was a weird experience for me because I'm originally a poet, and I was a battle rapper before I became a fan. So I wasn't actually watching battles. I was just like, okay, what aggressive, mean shit can I say to this dude? But just based off of his name and stuff like that. And I try to take a lot of what Daylight did and some of what TY did, because like again, I didn't actually get battle rap initially when I started, if I'll be completely honest. I knew about like kind of wordplay and all that stuff, but when I was watching battles, I never really understood a lot of the kind of references, because battle rap is just kind of a weird world of
yeah,
references and like little bits and pieces. So I was very lost.
yeah. I
And
get that
then
100%. I was lost too. It took me a long while.
exactly, I don't think I started getting it until like midway through writing for my terminal battle, which was the next battle. Because after that Dirtman battle, there was a lot of momentum behind me because it was like a 3-0, and I actually looked good. It was a shit performance now that I'm looking back on it, but it was just it looked good for a newcomer. So then on to terminal, and I think it was I think it's my favorite battle because of how much I learned from it. I got my ass kicked, dude. It was horrible. I got murdered, but I enjoyed it because of all the stuff I learned from it. I slept on terminal because I thought, oh yeah, I have a bit of momentum behind me. I'm gassed up. You know, I'm about to do something crazy. And then on the day, it was crazy because I didn't realize how much crowd reaction really affects someone when you don't get it. I was on the stage. I think there was like maybe 30, 40 people in the room. First round went beautifully. Second round, not really any crowd reaction. Then the third round was even worse, to the point where like I kind of stumbled, kind of choked and stumbled near the end of the round. Like it destroyed whatever momentum had been built up to that point. And I actually wanted to stop battling that day just because of how badly it went.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, like it was. Oh, he killed me. And then after that I got Savant. Matt hit me up about it because I really wanted to be on Broken Resolutions too. And I was like willing to do anything to get on Broken Resolutions too, just because of the passion I kind of got through watching other battlers and watching stuff on Premiere. I was like, okay, and like the Academy and stuff like that. And from the Academy, me and Visual, I started talking to Visual because I saw his battle with Lester. And it was, to me, that was like, that was crazy because I actually understood most of the references. I was like, oh shit, that means this and this means that. So I hit a Visual and then we started talking, and then he helped me change up my style because he explained to me like multi-syllable rhyming and all these different things because I really didn't know anything in terms of battle rap, really didn't. And then
Bear with me just a second, Jester. Bear with me. Son, I'm filming. I've just sent you a message. I'm ignoring you on purpose. Sorry, teenagers.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Carry on from where you left off. Sorry.
So it was on to the Savant battle, Broken Resolutions 2 weekend. Hated the battle. Hate the battle. I don't even like talking about it just because I get annoyed because of some of the shit he said in that battle. I just didn't want to come off as the kind of aggressive black guy because if not, it was like I was gonna hurt him because some of the stuff they said. But aside from that, I also felt like people in Ireland really weren't liking my style of battle rap. So I was down that day, and then Matt was like, just move to a different audience or try and hit the UKC and things like that. And then I was like, yeah, okay. But I didn't have anything booked after that. After that, I was free up until July. Yeah, July again, because I got into the academy. And the funny thing was, I got into the academy while I was doing my exams, and exams were all online because of the whole COVID stuff and all that stuff. So I was trying to do university exams while trying to write for video battles and then write for another battle. So on the day of the submissions for all the tryouts for the academy, I actually ended up sending Briggsy my videos late. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna get my ass kicked again. Because at that point I was kind of like low-key giving up on battle rap because I was like, wow, this is not going my way. And then I got a lot of positive responses from that tryout with graphic. And then from there, just kind of started building up. And then I wrote for DTH. DTH was it was weird because I didn't think my material was that crazy. I was confident in what I had, but I didn't think, oh, I'm gonna beat this guy. I'm gonna like kill him or nothing like that. No, because I felt like he was gonna have one of the moments where like he's usually average, but on some random day he just like escalates and murders me, and that's how I felt on the day. So I was gassing. I was gassing everybody up on that day. The battles were insane. Everything was so much fun. So then when I had my battle, when I got the first bar out and I got such a positive reaction, I was like, oh, oh shit, I could actually do this. And then all 3 rounds just flew right through them. I usually have a problem with speed, but for that battle specifically, I was just like calm and just collected for it. It was my favorite battle, my best battle by far. And then I had Spence. This battle with Sir Spence was more on a respect level because he said he liked my style from the very, very beginning. And I rated what he did with DTH in the trials. So it was kind of just like almost more of a friendly battle than anything. Because with DTH and everybody else, I didn't talk to them, I didn't know them. But with Sir Spence, it made it more difficult because I was like, no, I really have to try and show my pen. I really have to try and show what I do versus what everybody else does. And I did, but I didn't take into account being outside. I've never performed outside. And that really messed me up. In the first round, you can see that I'm kind of like uncomfortable in a sense. And that's just because being outside was really different. And the echo, I didn't really take into account there'd be an echo, and it was weird. It was another like win, but at the same time, I just felt really weird. And I don't like watching it back because I get very, very critical of myself watching it. Then I had Hulk. I battled Hulk like 3 to 4 weeks after that. And my suspense, no, actually not suspense, my Hulk and graphic battles were just really, really weird experiences. Because with Hulk, I really took that as my second chance at beating a vet because Terminal already bet me. So I needed to get a win back. I need to redeem myself personally. So I was writing crazy, crazy for like, I forgot about the academy because of the amount of times I was rewriting my rounds for Hulk and stuff. Penwise, some of my best stuff, if I'll be honest. But on the day, like the battle happened and all that stuff, I wasn't like, it wasn't the experience I wanted. It was kind of like, yeah, okay, this was good. I've had better experiences though, and Hulk didn't bring what I thought he was gonna bring, so it really like brought down the whole experience. So I won the battle, but it was kind of like, yeah, whatever. Then on to my most recent graphic. I feel bad for that graphic battle because I didn't think I was gonna win personally. I didn't think I won on the day, and I felt bad because after that Hulk stuff, I only had 3 weeks to write for my graphic battle. But then I had to take care of college assignments. I had just moved house. Me and the family had moved house. So a lot of things were coming into play. So I actually finished my third round for the graphic the day before the battle. I memorized it on the plane with my
Wow.
brother going down. And when the battle happened, it was crazy because his third round was messed up as well. He was like stumbling in his third as well. But I got mine off cleaner. So I was like, I'm lucky. I'm very, very lucky.
Yeah, phew.
Yeah, because he I think that might have been his best stuff so far in the academy. So the fact that I was able to kind of match that up was perfect. It was perfect. And I kind of found more of a balance for my speed and stuff like that in terms of how I speak, because I speak very fast for some reason. But I got everything out clean and won the battle. On the day that Briggsy told us that I won the battle, I was shitting bricks because I didn't know. And I gave my phone to my brother just because of the anxiety I was having on
Oh
the bus.
gosh.
Yeah, because I be spending a lot of money going to these things and stuff like that. So like I always
Yeah.
the mentality that I gotta win. I gotta like do this and all this stuff. And just because it's Ireland representing Ireland things. Well, yeah, that is my resume so far. And now onto the Celeste battle.
Okay. Okay. That's a really nice resume there for, a newcomer. You battled, what did you say, two vets there? You
Yeah.
battled, in Ireland and in this country and in the UK. You battled on different leagues. You're picking up experience from all over the place. I think that's dope. You said your favorite performance was that, what did you say what that was? Because that's my next question. What do you think your best performance was? You said that was that the first academy battle?
It was my favorite performance. Yeah, my DTH battle, definitely the
Okay.
DTH one, because I had room control. All the majority of the punches hit. I wasn't rushing, and I didn't feel like people were just trying to gas me because they knew me.
Mm.
I felt like people were actually giving me genuine reactions and stuff. And any bars that didn't hit, I got really like kind of low reactions or none. And any ones that were just kind of like crazy. And it was good because DTH had some very good material for the first 2 rounds. Like after I heard this first round, I was genuinely like, oh fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. But then after everything was said and done, I was like, wow, I didn't need to stress at all. That was insane.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to either recreate or get a better performance from that every other battle. But either one or two factors always mess me up. So it's weird. It's weird.
But then, like you say, you sort of learn from those things as well, and you can then add new tools to your arsenal.
Yep.
Um, why are you battle rapping?
Um, the original reason, without a shadow of a doubt, was just because Tyke said, "Yeah, just try it out."
Okay.
And and then I said, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're a good poet, so might as well." He said, "Poets always make crazy battle rappers." And I initially kind of doubted that because I was thinking to myself, that doesn't make any sense. But after a while, and after I kind of got into the flow of writing the way I want to, I was like, okay, yeah, this really does work. And like wordplay, similes, and kind of punches, I already understood because of writing poetry, because just
Sure.
the lines and things like that. So now for me personally, it's more about having some form of history in it. I want to make some form of history. In Ireland, first, I think I'm the first black battle rapper from Ireland. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think so.
That's
Maybe
amazing.
maybe Scotty B, but I'm not sure. Either way, um, I've done a few things. Black on black Irish headline. Um, I think I have the most wins of any Irish person on Premier Battles so far. So yeah, like I'm making history slowly.
That
But
not slowly, that's very quickly to be making history. You know, that's a first black battle rapper in Ireland. Okay, that's something you do as soon as you start battle rapping. But the other accolades, you know, most wins on Premier Battles, these are you're moving quickly. It's I hope those things are sort of motivating and inspiring you.
oh,
Do
100%, 100%.
yeah. Do you get any comparisons? Are you compared to anybody?
Um, you are the main comparison is just that he raps like a URL rapper. I
Okay.
don't get people specifically, but just kind of more the URL kind of thing.
I think
I,
that's
I
a big
think
compliment.
I think Tig one time. I didn't see it as a compliment at first, you know. I saw it as kind of more of a like I thought it was like discredit at first in the sense of, oh, you're saying I'm just kind of mimicking somebody else rather
Yeah.
than saying that I'm just good at what I do. And for the longest time, I was just like so annoyed every time somebody brought up that comparison.
Mm.
I've calmed down, like I'm used to it now, but like sometimes it still gets under my skin. Like just let me be, let me be Jester. Let me just do what I do.
Yes.
Don't label it under something else. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
hear that. And often when people say that, it's not a positive, like that it's a negative connotation. Like you say, they're just saying you're either an imitation or, you know, you're just a gun bar rapper or something, or, you know, it's not said as a compliment. However, you know, for me, if you're being compared to a URL rapper, you know, that's the best league in the world, the most viewed league in the world, you know, they've got some
Yeah.
of the best battlers. That's a big
Has its
compliment.
ups. Yeah, I think the one really weird thing is like I'm not a gun bar rapper. I just need to
Yeah,
get that out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For some people, you're just black, and you
Yeah.
know that's all it takes to be classed as a URL rapper. You know, perhaps. Um, so, all right. So you're new to the sport and to battle rap as a whole. Do you have? So you've been looking at battles. Have you got who are some of your favorites? I won't give you a top five, but who are some of your favorite battlers? Unless you do have a top five.
Mm. No, I don't think I have a top five. I think I have more kind of like almost categories of people, like performance. I would say kind of people like Briz Rothstein,
Sure.
Shoddy in his John battle,
Mm,
like things like that. Like punching would be like Rum Nitty or New Jersey or Av. All like a lot of them are kind of generalized,
mm-hmm.
but like pen wise, I'd say B Dot and Daylight. Those two are just insane. And for breaking down characters, which is kind of weird, Holmesy the God, I think he's insane. I think he's very almost underrated. And
He definitely was, certainly before going into the tournament.
you know, and the thing is, I used to hate him as well. I used to hate him so much. After the battle with the Saga, I was like, okay, yeah, I love him now.
Yeah,
He's crazy.
respect earned.
Yeah. So but my top five, just kind of eyeballing it would be the Saga, Jack Boy Ming, uh New Jersey when he decides to actually do what he's supposed to do. What else? Holmesy and Bida. Yeah, I think it'd be those
Okay,
five.
all right.
No particular order, but just those five. I'll always click
Yeah,
on from them.
yeah, yeah. You like their performances. Do you have a favorite battle?
Oh, that's oh. Um, actually, nah. If I was at gunpoint, I'd probably say Daylight versus Tay Rock. But aside from that, no,
That's a
not really.
great battle. That is a great battle. And when you're fairly new to the sport, it takes a long while to watch enough battles over and over again for you to say that one is my favorite. But Tayrock and Daylight is out of this world. So it's you know, it's if it's not your favorite, then it's going to be a really good watch regardless.
I think one of my favorite things about it is just I've watched it so many times and I still realize that I don't catch half of what's in it, which is what's always bringing me back to it.
There's still yeah, real replay value, because you're actually getting something every time you watch it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so you're new. I mean, obviously you've only been around sort of a year or so, and you're a new fan to battle rap as well. So you're obviously aware that sort of the scene over here is not at its peak right now. It was a lot bigger
No,
several
not at
years
all.
ago.
Yeah.
How do you sort of stay motivated in this environment with the scene as it is? How do you sort of stay hungry and not let that sort of drag
Um,
you back?
um, it's actually hard to stay motivated in this type of scene. I'm not gonna lie, because as cliche as it sounds, this scene is toxic as fuck. Actually, I apologize if cursing is not allowed.
No, curse away. I've got a potty mouth. It's
Okay,
just because
cool.
I'm reading questions that I'm not cursing.
Like this scene is kind of toxic, like especially with new people. Like I understand battle rap is battle rap. You talk shit. You push people. You know, you get under people's skin, especially if you want to promote the fight. But I feel like when a new person is coming up, for some reason, there always has to be a category of hate. There always has to be kind of like a certain stigma that you're gonna push under that person. I feel like Georgie right now is too big for that right now in a sense. It's crazy. I feel like he is almost transcended that, but I feel like people like me, I I can't actually name other people right now off the top of my head. I think maybe Tech, like people will always try and like say something under our names if somebody else is bigging us up. It's always like a positive and negative reaction. Somebody's always gonna come in with something, a little slight jab, and it's like as a battle rapper, you're used to people talking shit, but at some point it's like you're putting in, especially for somebody like me, I put in mad work into this, especially after I start understanding how to use my style and things like that. So when I have people just like constantly just dogging what I'm doing, or like, oh, that's that, I like saying that's a reach, or that's like da. Like I check my stuff for like 4 to 5 people before I even like consider keeping it. So when somebody says that's a reach, I'm like, yo, you like, I'll sit down and explain this to you right now just to get
Yeah.
this out the way, you know? So I do feel like the thing that motivates me is people like Georgie, Tech, Enigma, Visual, even Giannis. Like Giannis is like, I think Giannis is probably one of the best people in battle rap right now. He gets a lot of hate, but he's such a character that you might hate him, but he's still going to be in your mouth. He's still going to be a name that you mentioned. I think I think that's like kind of an ode to him. I don't think he gets enough credit for it, if I'll be really honest. Well, with the
How
likes
about
of
Jan?
like Jan is crazy. Shout out to you, bro. Oh, and shout out to Da Vinci London as well. But with people like Georgie, Visual, Enigma, Tech, those guys push me because like I want to be the best newcomer. Right now, I think Georgie, like without question, is that guy right now. I'm coming for that spot. I know Enigma's coming for that spot. I know Tech is coming for that spot. You know, I feel like we're all in competition with one another. It's all love though. It's all love. Like we're all gonna like support each other. We're not gonna try and purposely fuck each other over, but at the same time, it's like we're all trying to have the next big moment. We're all
Yeah.
trying to, we're all trying to get that. And with that, I also want to be able to say I've gone to this country, that country, that country. I want to be getting paid for this. I want to like, I want to do this. I want to do this as like a side hobby, but at the same time, I want to do it as a hobby that pays off.
Yeah.
You know, because I like a big disadvantage is living in Ireland, not because of the scene or nothing like that, just because it costs me like 250 every time I have to go to a battle with flights, hotels, and stuff like that. So it is pricey. So I need to get myself to a position where I don't have to worry about that stuff no more.
Sure. Yeah, that's dope. And I guess as well, if you're getting hate, if people are hating, and especially if it's sort of it's not feedback, it's not people sort of, giving you critique, it's literal hate. That means you're doing something right. People will only start to hate when you're making a noise, when you're making a name for yourself, when you're rising up. That's when it's like, okay, let's bring him down a peg or two.
Like it took me a very long time to realize that life in my life. Like I would see a comment, I'm like, what now? Before I just be on site with me. Because I'm always open to criticism. Like if you like a lot of people have talked to me in the scene, I'll always tell them like if you see a performance of mine, let me know if you think I did anything a certain way if you think I can improve on something. But it took me a while to realize what's constructive criticism and what's just
Sure.
talking shit. You
Yeah.
know, I think I got the hold of it now, but so there's always gonna be those days where I'm just
Hmm.
irritable, you know,
Yeah.
and just starts spazzing.
Yeah. And it's a learning process as well. So, yeah, you'll get used to it. In 2 years' time, who do you want in 2 years' time? 2020 or 2022?
Yeah,
Who can you see yourself? Who would you be ready for?
2 years time.
2 years' time, 2022.
Um, um, Probably like personally, I feel like because of the way I'm gonna work on it, or because of the way I already put work into it, I feel like probably the likes of maybe Tony D, Shotty, or just people on KOTD, or people like in big leagues.
Okay, King of the Dart. All right, I think you're the first who's mentioned an American league, or are they Canadian? A foreign league. Anyway, that's dope. That's aiming high, and you're aiming internationally.
100% no. Like I like with
Now you just
by,
called
by
out
next.
the legends as well. Sorry, let me not just skip over that. You just mentioned, the two finest in the land. So
No, no, I'm with all the smoke. I'm confident. Like
okay, give you 2 years in your day. You're knocking on them doors. All right,
100%.
all right, all right. I like it. I like that. Why are you better than everyone else in your class right now?
um,
Also known as the talk your shit question.
Funny enough, I actually can't. Like I don't think I am. I don't. I feel like I feel like each person has a thing they're better than me in, but at the same time, I feel like it's what you excel best at as like by yourself. You know, I've categorized a lot of these dudes that I'm in the same class with in their respective categories, and then I'm like, okay, that means I need to improve in this, improve in that, improve in that. I feel like that's where I will catch each one of them out. The only person that seems to kind of like always get ahead of me is Georgie, and then Penwise Enigma. That guy's pissed. Enigma's pissing me off. That dude, I hate that dude so much. But yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm better than any of these dudes right now. But I do feel like I have the potential to be better than all of them.
Okay, I like that.
With that being said, fuck all of you.
Yeah,
So yeah,
right. Take that. Yeah, no, I like your strategic approach as well, sort of taking the technical side of it, not just sort of, looking at your own skills, but looking at the skills of the guys you're likely to be up against. And
because like I could be 30 guys who are at like level 5, and that's nice and all for your level, but you should always be looking higher than what you are now.
that's, I agree. I agree. Okay, so what is next for you?
So, okay, this is actually like this. It depends on what happens with us. Depends what happens because if I win the academy,
Yeah.
I'm about to be the biggest prick you've ever seen. Like I'm gonna be telling everybody, and I'm not gonna battle for like 5 months or 6 months after the academy, just so I can let everything kind of soak in and just let everybody wait for it. But regardless of what happens after this battle, my next battle, I'm taking a break for like maybe 4 or 5 months
Okay.
because I did 2 battles in my first year. No, I did but 2 battles when I started off, and before my second, like this is like my second, not second year. It's weird, but I've done 6 battles this year: Savant, DTH, Suspense, Hulk, Graphic Grammar, and now it's gonna be Celeste.
Wow.
So I'm low key exhausted. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's very impressive. And also, you said you were doing exams as well. You're
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
studying.
yeah. Busy life, busy life. It's just I actually have a lot of stuff like to take care of and to do. So battle rap is kind of it's like a job, but at the same time it's a job that I enjoy. So I feel very relaxed doing it.
That's dope. That's
And
dope.
spending the weekend in another country is always a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. Nice little weekend away.
You know?
Yeah. Okay, well, that is the end of my my scripted questions. I did want to I want to ask you a bit more about battling in Ireland and just about the scene over there and what it's like. And like you're saying, being the first or one of the first Black battlers over in Ireland, just speak on sort of that scene over there and what it's like coming up through that.
Um, I feel like coming through Ireland gave people low expectations for me.
Mm.
Now that's not to like that's not to spite the Irish scene here. It's just because the UK is kind of like the UK is like the UK to the UK to Ireland is what the US is to the UK.
Oh,
So it's kind of like there's levels, and I'm not gonna turn away and say that, oh, all the Irish are shit. No, there's a few Irish guys that could mess around with the top tiers, but the majority of Irish battle rappers aren't like kind of mid tier, lower mid tier, and that includes myself as of right now. So until I do something crazy, I don't think I can properly represent this scene the way I'm supposed to.
mm,
I'm representing Galway, but once I leave Ireland, I have to represent the country.
yeah.
And if I'm representing the scene, that means I have to be at a level where people on my own side aren't saying that, oh, but like he's still lacking this, he's still lacking that, you know. And
Yeah.
few
You need the
people
country to
from
get behind you.
exactly. And it's crazy because people in the country didn't get behind me till I got into the academy.
Mm.
And like a lot of these guys who see it's gonna be like, oh no, he's talking shit. Like just look at my name on any forum until after the academy. Like just big fucking difference. A lot of these Irish dudes were like not messing with me until they saw that, oh, performance of the night. Oh, he got through the semifinals, he got through the quarterfinals, you know. So as much as I do appreciate people saying, oh, you're doing great now, you're doing blah blah blah. What was that when I was struggling over here, when I was like trying to get by over here, and I'd be hitting you guys up in your DMs like, hey, bro, can I get some advice? And you're just not replying to the message, or, you know, these little things. The scene has energy, the scene has life, the scene has all of this stuff. But I feel like the scene needs to work more on pushing each other,
Mm.
the Irish scene. But the one thing I can't take away from their events are always their events are eventful. Their events,
Yeah.
something's always gonna happen. Go to a Rappers Full event, you're gonna be happy. Like something will happen.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to go to a Rappers Full event. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Make sure Yannick is there. Yannick, he might
Did,
get arrested
did
again.
you not get arrested? Yeah, I was just about to say, did you not get arrested at the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the same
no,
when I battled Hulk, and it was just I left before that happened, so I was actually annoyed. I took a nap on the bus and I woke up to free Yannick and all this shit. I'm like, what?
I just left him. Free him from what? Yeah.
It made my day actually. It actually
Yeah.
made my day seeing that. I love him. I love him.
Yeah.
I do feel like the Irish scene is getting more respect though, especially with guys like me, Visual. Shout out to Red Wolf. Red Wolf is crazy. Um, Red Wolf, Arcane Soaks. He's an odd one, but I do like his style a lot. There's new guys coming out of the Irish scene now that are gonna give new guys in the UK scene a run for the money. Oh yeah, shout out to Nobi. He's a G. He's a G. No loose chat all day. See me
Yeah.
there 2021. I'm gonna
Yeah.
murder. Oh yeah, I'm gonna murder
2021 on No Leash Chat. That's dope. Fire.
That's gonna be my first battle. Yeah, that's gonna definitely be my first battle.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy. I wanna kill somebody.
Have you got anyone in particular that you want to take out over there?
Anybody and anybody worth the battle, if I'll be honest.
All right. I like that. Just someone
Crash
who's going to give you a run for your money.
you know, Crash be talking mad shit, so maybe Crash. Maybe.
Crash, yeah. Crash does sort that shit, doesn't he? Yeah. He backs it up.
Oh, nah, he's not gonna back it up with me though.
He's not going to back it up. All right.
There's
I'd be here
levels.
for the fight.
There's
Are you going to
levels, like,
show him the levels?
I don't need to show him levels anymore because, like, think about it like this: he's representing Wales. Sorry, Wales.
Yeah.
I'm representing Galway. Who's done for respective city at this point?
Yeah.
All I need to say. That's it. That's it.
Drops mic.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Crash. Yeah, unless it's hosted tier, don't even talk to me. Don't even unless it's hosted tier, say less. Don't even come near me, bro. I think D-Mac, actually, yeah, D-Mac.
Did he say unless it's hustle tier?
Yeah, unless it's hosted here, don't
Okay.
get nothing from
All
me.
right. Put up or shut up.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, you got flights to pay for, man. You got hotel rooms and shit. Put up. Hustle
Exactly,
tier.
exactly,
Shout out Rivers.
exactly. Rivers is a G, you know.
Hmm.
But I think D-Mac or Talks if he'll give me the light of day. Yeah, D-Mac or Talks. D-Mac or Talks. Them two are just. I respect D-Mac just because he's like he has Yaneth effect. Hated character, but at the same time, always there.
Hmm.
He's a name. He stays relevant. And Talks, I respect Talks' pen. So Talks, he has long rounds, but like he's crazy. He's crazy in my opinion. But yeah.
Okay, 2021's looking nice. Looking nice. And
Oh,
then 2022, you got Shotty and Tony D.
oh yeah.
And then Pat Stay on King of the Dot. So
I have to. I have to speak it into existence.
right? No, aim high and keep working, you know. I think we are going to wrap it up there, unless there is anything that you want to get off, you want to tell the audience.
I'm gonna win the academy.
There you go.
And if I don't, we're jumping Slester. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I like that. Where can we find you? Drop your socials. How can we check you out?
Jester on Instagram, just Jester__black, and that's about it. Cause I'm a private person, so like unless we close, you get nothing else.
I respect that. I respect that. Just if you wanna check him out on Instagram only, and then go and watch the battles. Go and watch the battles. That's the best way to check these guys out.
Please do, yeah. I'm trying to get all my battles to like. I'm trying to average 1,000 views on everything. So just start watching my battles. Comment whatever the fuck you want. Just watch my battles.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. You hear that? You hear that, people? Go and watch the battles after this. Go and check him out if you haven't seen him already. And if you have, go and rewatch. Go and watch another one.
Exactly.
Thank you, Jester, so much for joining us and telling us about yourself and you know your career and where you intend to go. It's been a really fun conversation.
Thank you for having me. I really do appreciate it, honestly.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming on. It's been a pleasure. It really has. And looking forward to seeing where you go.
Oh, I'll go be my places.
Okay, wicked. I'll see you there. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. Hit the like down there, share and subscribe, all of that good stuff. He's been Jester. I've been London Jen. This is Battle Rap World. Done.
Yes, sir.